Hello, my friend. Welcome to my timeline. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I do hope you're well. I met a channeler today out in the wild. I was working, and this beautiful older woman came in, and instantly we just had this really beautiful, energetic connection. And so much happened during our interaction today, but she said something that really struck me. And she said, you can't just talk about this with anyone. This being energetic work. When you have conversations with, the word that comes to mind is muggles, but I mean that in a very loving way. But it can be really challenging to connect with muggles about magic. You get this feeling that they don't understand, or they look at you like you're crazy, or they just simply don't have the vocabulary or the personal understanding to really connect with what you're saying. And so it's really easy to kind of hide away and to close off and to kind of protect yourself and boundary yourself when you are around, or you're unsure about who's around you in your energy field. So it's really nice when you get moments with people that are on the same page. And this woman is 83, and she's been doing this work for a very, very long time. And she had some channels and was gifting me with, beautiful words. And she hugged me like 5 times. It was so beautiful. And she said to me at one point, she said, gosh, and the exact wording I can't remember, but she said something like, she pointed my attention to my ears. And she's like, you shouldn't have to think about it too hard. And I was like, gosh, I'm not quite sure what this vibration is or what this feeling is about my ears. I don't really understand. Nothing came to mind. She goes, meditate on it. You meditate? And I was like, I do. And she's like, of course you do. Meditate on it. And so I came home and I started journaling, and I've been tracking where the moon is. I've been trying to track my moon centers, which we've dove into a little bit over the weeks, especially. But just for a quick little recap, if this is new language for you, there's from my understanding, Yogi Bhajan got this information, and he pulled it there. It seems like it's not specifically in the ancient texts. It seems like Yogi Bhajan just kind of uh, coined this through his own teachings. I'm assuming there's downloads. I don't have the full information. I'm still waiting for I ordered a book of his to kind of see the origins of it. But it seems like it's a newer concept that was pieced together through both practice, and I'm assuming there's some ancient wisdom in there, but I don't have all the facts. So there's 11 moon centers, and this is relevant specifically for women. And every time the moon changes signs, you move into a different moon center. So it happens every about 2.5 days. It just means this place is activated, and there's certain characteristics and traits that will happen based on these moon centers. And each month they happen in the same order. So we often say, women, they're all over the place. Like that, everything is just always up and down, and we never know where they are. And that's kind of true. Um, I think because we are really ruled by the moon, there's a lot of very nuanced changes that happen. But with this theory, the moon centers happen in order. So you should be able to see when that center is going to be activated over the months, and you can kind of help plan out what you're going to be doing, and you can just kind of you can just look at your life through that lens. So, connecting all those pieces together, I've been diving into these moon centers. This beautiful woman who I met today, she said, something's going on with your ears. And I couldn't connect, but then I got to my journal and I checked kind of where the moon was, and I went through the different moon centers, and I realized that some of the words that I had written down were like values and thoughts and plans, and like I had these different terms written down over this Scorpio, this moon in Scorpio time. And then I went through my little handy dandy moon center guide that I have, and of course all of the traits that I had written down matched earlobes. And so I put a big check mark, because some of them I'm not like quite sure on. I think it's going to take a few months just to keep tracking to see, but this one felt like a big heck yes. And it was just so interesting because, she picked up on that and I had no idea, but upon reflection I realized that during this time, my earlobes, I believe, are what is being activated. And so that was just a really fun experience. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling like things are really kicking into gear for major shifts. There's this almost eerie stillness, and there's this uncomfortability underlying day-to-day life. I even went to bed the other day and I was just lying there and I was saying to myself, I just had this conversation with myself. And I was like, if you, God forbid, but like, there's those sayings like live every day like it's your last. And, when you wake up, you, how fortunate you are that you woke up today. You're here. And when you go to bed at night, can you feel so secure in your thoughts, words, actions, and intentions that you can say, wow, I am exactly where I need to be in this moment. I am so proud of myself. I love myself with my whole heart. Like, my life is in a place where I can go to bed and rest easy. And it was like a big thought, because I also framed it, to be honest. I framed it in a, well, like if I didn't wake up tomorrow, like, do I feel as though I could leave this planet and my son will be okay? There's enough of me that I have given to him and that he has access to, that he will be able to know that his mom loved him so much and wanted the best for him and was on the path of her soul's purpose. Would my husband know that I trust him and I love him and I cherish everything that we have, and I'm so grateful for it all? Would my parents would I know that my parents were proud of me and at least had access to understanding a little bit of who I have become. And I just went through all these, little pieces of my life. And I think the reason for that is because it feels like there is a transition and there's all this language that is in my world. And I'll just lay out a few pieces just in case something connects with you, because if I'm feeling this, maybe you are too, because you're here. So the wheel of fortune, the wheel is turning. A cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. There's a death and rebirth cycle. And those, I think, are the three main. I think those are about the three main things that I've been connecting with. And like that's big. That's really big. That's really big. And I am doing my best to surrender to the process, because there's a lot of these moments in our lives, big ones and small ones. And you never know when you're one breath away from your life completely changing, for better or for worse. But you're always just one breath away. And at least from where I sit, I'm really trying to be kind to myself and to tread lightly and just to be grateful for everything that I have, and for all the experiences that I've lived through. I've been feeling like I'm in spiritual school, and I've heard people use the language of the earth school. And we learn so many. I mean, if you're somebody that believes in different star systems and reincarnation and your soul being on this really like elaborate journey, and this is just simply one little sliver of your experience. It feels so big, doesn't it? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm always in this place of feeling like this incarnation means so much and this life means so much. But on the other side of things, when you zoom out, and if you believe that you've done this, you've done this like a lot, and you're just on this journey for another round, and it's like you're on a roller coaster, and there's no one else in line, and you're just like, all right, conductor, take me on this ride again. you know it's fascinating because it both feels so big. You feel so big but so small at the same time. And I feel like I need to have something like poetic or um happy or fun. I keep trying to be more fun. Like, I'm so serious. I'm getting called. Okay, I'm getting called to one of my notebooks. Isn't this stunning? So I get all of my notebooks from this this bookstore. And I just love, love these notebooks. Like, they're so stunning. This was like one of my first ones. Like, I think this was like the first, I think, official journal. I did like morning pages and I had little books and things like that. But I if I remember correctly, this was probably one of the first ones. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's something fun or happy. um, what do I feel? I end this entry with I'm going to shake this off, which means it's not fun. Okay, we're gonna find something else. Hello. I know. Hi. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry for all the silence. I was thinking that this notebook had some like of my really early poems. And I think, I guess it sort of does. Okay, 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 okay. Oh gosh, now I don't even know. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay, that's probably a happy one. Okay, we're back. So at the top of the page, I have wish, live with joy, to exist in a space where I receive. Thank you for all the gifts, the signs, the lessons. I have been concerned with finding a teacher or mentor, thinking they will make my path easier or more clear. I gather now a good teacher wades through the fog with you and has the patience and foresight to allow events to unfold while choosing times to step in or bow out of the fright. I am my own best teacher. I am my own best leader. I make space to receive my innate inner wisdom. I allow messages to flow through me, around me, and out of me. I allow wisdom to flow through me, around me, and out of me. I allow peace to flow through me, around me, and out of me. I allow silence to move through me, around me, and out of me. I allow joy and fun to flow through me, around me, and out of me. And with that, my friends, I hope you take good care, and I'll see you tomorrow.